got me a base soil, got me some additives, and then I got me my irrigation system, which is going to be a dripper, little blue mat. It's going to go drip, 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 drip. So what exactly is a living soil? I mean, the name implies that it's living, right? Well, it's actually just a composition of organic inputs, and what makes it living is the microorganisms within the soil that help break down those inputs. You see, a potting soil in the big box stores, it does not have organics. It has readily available fertilizers. So there's not a need for microorganisms to feed the plants. The plants feed themselves. So when you go to living soils, what you're doing is you're trying to foster a microbial biome with microorganisms that help break down all the nutrients. And you can see that this nature's living soil, it's just a dirt in itself, but it has fungi, bacteria, and all that stuff that help create the living soil, what's living within. So the first step, guys, since I'm going to be using some additives here, I got me a Nature's Living Soil, their original blend, where you just add water from seed to harvest. At least that's what they claim. So I'm going to be adding that to the bottom third of the pot. I'm going to fill it up to about where it goes back down to that woven section. And this plastic part, that's all going to be just soil, normal base soil. But for that bottom section, it's going to be like about a cup of some Nature's Living Soil mixed in, and then I'm going to add just base soil. And that base soil, as I add it in, I'm going to be adding some of this neem and karanja cake too, kind of like just like a handful of that stuff. Alright, when I'm talking about base soils, this is the one I've been running. My grow shop turned me on to it, but they're Riverview Living Soils based out of Columbia, Missouri. They're a little bit more pricey than Happy Frog, but I've replaced Happy Frog with this stuff and I've never looked back. I mean, there's 24 plus organic inputs. There's biochar, you name it. There's a ton of goodies in this stuff. And I'm going to show you with the Nature's Living Soil how you can grow from seed to harvest with nothing but a dripper system. Here, but alright, so this stuff, I made a short and I made a video about it, I believe, but it's called Nature's Living Soil, and I can already smell this stuff the moment I took that bag off. But my goodness, it is god awful. It smells like straight diarrhea. I mean, if you have kids with diarrhea, that's what it smells like. I mean, it's bad. But I'm gonna try to withstand this stuff here, man. Try to deal with it for you guys, but whew, stuff is just gnarly. It's the only way to really put it, man. Each one of these bags makes about five gallons. This one's a 7. I've already done about a few pots with it, so I'm not going to use the whole bag, but I just use something about like a cup like that. And then I put in my base soil, pour this on top, and mix it in. Just making a mess. Alright, so guys, I went ahead and I filled up down to like that line like I told you, the bottom 1/3 of the pot. And I got my Nature's Living Soil mix right here, their original blend. So all I'm going to do is just dump it in there and then mix it up. And just mix it up, guys. Make sure it's all nice and mixed up pretty good. And while we're here, I'm going to take my neem and karanja cake, the little pellets. I've made some videos about how this stuff is good for insects, and keep taking your base soil and fill up your pot until you get about 1.5 to 2 inches away from the top rim of your pot. And you leave that extra space so that you can come back and top dress your soil later. Add a few more neem and karanja pellets on top if you have it. It's a great insecticide and pesticide, which is organic, and it feeds worms as well if you so choose to add worms. But from here, this is about where I end. I take my plant, I make a little space right in the center, pop in the root cube, and when I do that, I add some great white mycorrhizal fungi as well. I sprinkle that around, and add my plant, and then hook up my dripper system. And I let it go from there. Seed to harvest. I keep mentioning blue mats and dripper systems. Well, this is the company that creates my dripper system. These are their carrots that you can hook a water bottle up to and kind of just, put on an outdoor potted plant, and the water will seep through the terracotta. They also have little tensiometer carrots that control dripper rings, kind of like this drip ring. And I put this ring in a 7-gallon pot like this and hook it up to a reservoir with a little drip tubing. And yeah, just gravity waters my plants. So that's what I'm talking about when I'm saying blue mats, and I'll have to do a video on this stuff and show the potential of this stuff to you guys and kind of explain it more in depth. But stay tuned, grow me's keep on growing.